In the heart of the Caribbean, where turquoise waters meet colonial history, Nassau harbors secrets that refuse to stay buried. Today, we're venturing into the shadows of the Bahamas capital, where the spirits of the past still walk among the living. From the ghostly apparitions at John Watling's Distillery to the unexplained phenomena haunting Dunmore Town, these aren't just stories. They're encounters that have left witnesses forever changed. Join me as we explore 4 of Nassau's most haunted locations, where history and the supernatural collide in ways that will make you question everything you thought you knew about the afterlife. This 235-year-old Bahamian distillery holds a tormented soul from the plantation era that visitors can't escape. Built in 1789 on Nassau's Buena Vista estate, John Watling's distillery stands where enslaved Africans once toiled under brutal conditions. The estate's hand-cut well, constructed by slaves between 1789 and 1833, still contains fresh water and something else entirely. For over 2 centuries, this cursed ground has been producing more than just premium rum. Multiple visitors report the same chilling encounter, a spectral figure in tattered clothing wandering the property after dark. Workers describe feeling watched while moving through halls where enslaved people once lived and died. The apparition appears near the slave-built well, reaching toward visitors with ghostly hands before vanishing into the Caribbean night. Local Bahamians whisper, "It's the spirit of someone who died building this place. They're suffering forever bound to these stones." Even in the tropical heat, witnesses report bone-chilling cold spots and the sound of chains dragging across floors. The distillery's name honors John Watling, a 17th century pirate known as the Pious Pirate. But locals believe the real haunting stems from the estate's darker history, the countless enslaved souls who suffered here during the plantation era. Some say the ghost seeks acknowledgement for their forgotten sacrifice. The Buena Vista estate continues welcoming visitors for rum tastings and tours. But would you visit knowing a tormented spirit still walks these halls, seeking justice for the forgotten dead? Comment below, ghost or guilty conscience? In 1979, Nassau residents witnessed something that defied all logic. A house where rocks fell from thin air and the laws of physics simply stopped working. Sarah Jane Campbell thought she was living a normal life on Collins Avenue. Until one day, rocks began falling through her roof. But here's the strange part. They left no holes behind. Neighbors watched in disbelief as objects floated through the air inside her home. Items shattered without explanation. Word spread quickly, and soon crowds gathered outside, desperate to witness the impossible. Police arrived to investigate, but even they couldn't explain what they saw. A local mystic was brought in, yet remained skeptical. The neighbors, however, were convinced evil spirits had taken residence. The Collins Avenue house became Nassau's most documented supernatural case. To this day, no one has provided a rational explanation for what happened behind those walls. Sometimes, the most chilling mysteries are the ones that remain unsolved. What happens when you transport centuries-old European ruins to a tropical paradise? Hidden in Nassau's Paradise Island sits one of the Caribbean's most mysterious landmarks, the Cloisters, a 14th century Augustinian monastery from France. Media mogul William Randolph Hearst dismantled it in the 1920s, but billionaire Huntington Hartford brought it to paradise in 1968. The Augustinian monks who once walked these halls in 12th century France dedicated their lives to prayer and contemplation. When artist Jean Castreman reassembled the unlabeled stones, visitors began reporting something extraordinary. Shadowy figures in robes moving between the arches, whispered Latin prayers echoing from empty chambers. The Versailles gardens surrounding these ruins amplify the strangeness. Manicured European landscaping in the tropics creates an otherworldly atmosphere where past and present seem to blur. The Cloisters remain Nassau's most enigmatic attraction, where history, mystery, and the supernatural converge in paradise. Would you visit? In 1945, a couple moved into their dream home in Dunmore Town, Nassau. But their dream became someone else's nightmare. The young couple had everything: a beautiful house, their whole lives ahead of them. But after just one heated argument, they both vanished without a trace. No goodbye letters, no packed bags, nothing. Soon after, neighbors began reporting strange sightings. Two white figures wandering through the empty rooms at night, moving from window to window as if still searching for something or someone. New owners tried to make it their home, but none could stay. The sounds of distant arguing echoed through the halls. Doors opened and closed on their own. The white figures never stopped their endless patrol. Today, the house still stands in Dunmore Town, but it remains empty. Some say the couple never truly left. They're still there, trapped in their final argument for eternity. Would you dare to step inside? As we close this journey through Nassau's supernatural landscape, remember that these aren't mere tales spun for entertainment. Each location holds genuine accounts from those brave enough to venture into the unknown. The spirits of Dunmore Town, the phantom presence at John Watling's, the restless souls on Collins Avenue, and the ancient energies within the Cloisters. They all remind us that some stories transcend time itself. The next time you find yourself in Nassau, perhaps you'll sense what so many others have felt: that the past never truly dies. It simply waits in the shadows, ready to reveal itself to those who dare to listen.